Hello and welcome to the CyberLife channel. On the last episode we did the second part of, or actually the first part of TryHackMe, and now we're going to work on the second part. So this is going to be the second room in the Linux Fundamentals course, and we are going to start off with using SSH. So we're going to go ahead and start our machine. It's going to take just a second. We're also going to need to start the attack box. Alright, and I will be right back when it's done. Alright, and we are back. So what we're going to do now is we are going to start off with SSH. So we are going to SSH into our machine, which is called secured shell. Pretty much means we're going to open up a terminal between our computer and the Linux Fundamentals Part 2 computer. So we are going to open up a SSH terminal to TryHackMe. You're going to want to type in these commands at. So you're going to put in the username and then the IP address it is at. So 10.10.45.183. Yours may be a little bit different than mine, but that's what I have. And then you want to click yes on this. And then the password should be listed in here. It's just going to be TryHackMe as well. It's not going to show up that you are typing it, but you are. It's just going to take a little while for it to load, and now it's in. Alright, so now we can click completed on that one. Alright, so we are going to start off with learning two flags and switches, which a flag and a switch pretty much just means, that it'll give the command a little bit of extra things. So the way we can do this to find flags is going to do man for the manual page. So let's say we wanted to find flags for ls, which lists the commands. We can see it through here, and you can see it with the description, and then if you scroll down a little bit more, you can also see it in the options tab. Right. Oops. It's on the description and then as well as in options. Alright, so yep, and this talks about the manual page right here. And then you just want to do down for this question, because you want to use the down arrow to navigate through it. And then to put it out in a human readable way, it's going to be -H. Alright, and now we're going to start talking about directories. How to change directories, how to make directories, how to create a file or create a folder, remove a file, or just determine what kind of file it is. Alright, so we're going to start off with creating a file called new note, and we're going to use that with the command touch new note. Alright, and then if we go ahead and go into that file, so let's ls in here, and you can see we have new note right here. Alright, so we're just going to type that in right here, touch new note, right there. Oops. And then on the deployable machine, what is the file type of file of unknown one on the main directory? So how we're going to do that is we're going to go file unknown one, and it's going to say it right here, which is a skizzy text. So you're going to type that in right here, ASCII text. Perfect. And then so how we move a file to the directory my folder. So we're going to do move my file and then space the destination it's going to go to, so my folder. And boom. So then if you go into my folder, it might not allow me. And then you ls into that, it'll give you my file. So we're going to type that in here. So move my file, my folder, in that order. Alright, and then now we're going to go ahead and cat it to get the contents of the file. So we're going to do a cat command, which just means that it's going to output whatever this text says. Cat my file. Boom. Now you're going to get the little flag right here. You're going to copy that, And this is an easier way to do this on the TryHackMe page. And you could just Control C and then put that there. Perfect. And go ahead and do some practices with it. Just get a little bit more familiarity with the file system and be able to navigate everything, because it's going to be very important later on down the road. Alright, so now we're going to talk about the permissions. This is also very important if you would like to become a super user or root user, which pretty much means that you can do whatever you want. You can delete users, you can add users, you can do anything. Alright, so we're going to go down, and then who is the owner of important, which pretty much means we are going to just do ls-l, because that is, oh, we're going to have to cd back to our root folder, or back to where we were. And then now you're going to do ls-l to look and see who is the owner for something. And we are looking for owner of important, which is right here, and that's going to be user2. And then what would the command be to switch to the user2? So what you would do for that would be su for super user, and then user2. And then you're going to also want to put in the password as well, but I don't have a password for that, so. Oh, it also does say it right there. Alright, so we're going to use su user2. Alright, so we're going to do that one more time. And another way you can also pull back a command that you did before, just click the up arrow, and you can click it again. And then now we type in password user2. And now we're into user2 user. Now you can get completed on that. And then now we're going to go ahead and look for the file important, which is right here. And then they want us to cat that, so we're going to cat important. And perfect, now we have the flag for it right here. So we're going to copy that, and then go into our little clipboard, and then copy that, and paste it into the last section. Perfect. Alright, now we are going to be on the section where all of our files would be stored. So important files like etc or etc are going to show like your password files, your shadow files, and then our var is going to actually show our log files, which are very important. Let's say that you were getting hacked, or you thought something was suspicious, or a program was acting up. You can look through the log file and find it. And then this one is also important. It's our root directory, which pretty much just has anything the main user uses. And then this is your temporary file. So think of it like your RAM, how it stores the memory temporarily. It's not going to go straight to the system, but it is going to pretty much just sit on the RAM and stay there for just a little while until it moves to the storage. Alright, so we read all that. Alright, so the log files, like I said, would be stored in var, so it's going to be /var/log. Perfect. And then, like I said, the RAM is going to be the temporary folder, so /temp or tmp. And then the name of the root user, which is /root. Right, now you can just apply some of that stuff, so let's go ahead and do that. /var/log. And that takes us there. And then we can also go into our /temp file. Which takes us there, and this gives us all of our temporary information. And then the /root. No, it's not going to allow us to do that, but how you can do that would be cd/root. And then sudo, you're going to have to add sudo for it as well. And then you're going to put in your sudo password. Alright, so today we learned some more about file permissions, how to access through SSH, how to look through the man pages, how to interact with files and its contents. And on the next episode, we will be learning a little bit more about this TryHackMe Part 3. Thank you for watching.